Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video of a Life Teen Missions update. Whoop! I thought we tried something new and I would sit down today. Kind of fun. I don't know how well I will keep focus. As you can tell, I was just distracted by this truck driving by. So stay tuned. Okay, I'm gonna try and keep this one shorter. But so update of what we've been up to. It's been pretty fun. We started Joy of the Gospel formation. I remember telling you all about it. Look at that guy, Papa Frisco. Anywho, so basically it's an exhortation on the joy that like Christians should be living with if we're like actually living the gospel. And y'all, let me tell you, it's literally, I'm lit up. I'm lit on fire. Okay. Yeah, it's just been insane. So basically we've been like waking up. Yeah, we wake up. That's a good start. Okay. And then we like have our prayer routine of like holy hour, morning prayer, mass, and then we eat breakfast, and then we have a bunch of reading time, and then we do group formation, and then we do small groups, and then we eat lunch, and then small groups is like house sharing time, and then we do lunch, and then we normally have like either like another holy hour or journaling time. And then today, this was really fun. We did a neighborhood ministry. So I don't know if I've shared this with y'all, but Cove Crest is a neighborhood. And so within all of the mountains, there's like neighbors everywhere. And they all like know that this is a camp, blah, blah. Not all of them are Catholic. Not all of them are religious at all. And yeah, they're all like to a varied degree of life, which is really dope. Anywho, so today we got to go out and I met one of our neighbors named Carol. She is the most tender little lady ever. Just like I could like sit on her porch swing forever and talk about life with her. Yeah, and she's been here for 23 years. So literally the time of my existence on this planet, she has been in this mountain. Which is dope to think about. She's just seen so much life, and she was getting to share those stories with us, which was a really beautiful gift to receive. Yeah, and what was I going to say about her? Oh, she said, this was the quote from Carol, that take it as you will. Okay. She was like sharing something like a little like deeper about her life, and then she just goes, life is a bowl of cherries. She doesn't sound like that. I don't know why I sound like that. But then I was like, we were all like, And then we were talking about it on the way back, like walking back from her house. And we were like, literally, actually, what does that mean? And then we kind of went down this whole tangent of like, cherries are like kind of sweet. They're kind of tart. But then they're like, they can be bitter sometimes. But then there's like a pit in the middle. And so maybe like life is like that. I don't know. Whatever. If you have your own interpretation, I would love to hear it. But life is a bowl of cherries. With that, oh yeah, then this weekend we have what's called an Echo retreat. So basically Echo, from my understanding, is like this organization or like a ministry, a part of diocese. And and basically they like put on retreats about theology of the body. So JP2's teaching on men and women, he created them. Echo like takes this like 7-day retreat and breaks it up into a weekend. And yeah, so it's like for young adults. I think 18 to 35 is the age range that's coming, and there's like 120 participants. And so they're all coming this weekend, and I'm super stoked. We get to like serve behind the scenes in the kitchen, and then if we're not in the kitchen, we get to be in session. And so we'll just get to like be a part of all the prayer that happens and get to like dive into relationship with the retreatants, and we'll get to also be formed once again, as we could always be formed. Great. Those are the happenings here. Okay, this is so funny. I'm being so expressionate with my hands because I'm not walking. But here, I was like, okay, Lord, what? Because I want to share some of Joy of the Gospel with you, but I was like, what do you want me to share, Jesus? And, yeah, I think simply put, So Pope Francis, so it's like broken up into sections. Also, I'm an annotative writer. Sorry, distracted. Okay, I'm an annotative writer, so all the things. But so it's broken up into sections like 1, 2, 3. Okay, and in section 3, he goes, I invite all Christians everywhere at this very moment to a renewed personal encounter with Jesus Christ, or at least an openness to letting him encounter them. I ask all of you to do this unfailingly each day. No one should think that this invitation is not meant for him or her, since no one is excluded from the joy brought by the Lord. The Lord does not disappoint those who take this risk. Whenever we take a step toward Jesus, we come to realize that he is already there, waiting for us with open arms. Literally, I think this is so crucial because it's like, okay, all of us, I don't speak for all of us, we love the Lord though, right? Like, okay, even if like you've fallen away from faith, like there's like a reality that like, actually I shouldn't say that. Break. Okay, but like wherever you are, the Lord loves you so much. And I don't know where you find yourself in this faith journey, but like the name of Christian, like to like hold the name of Christian within your identity is to like actually exude the joy of the gospel. And like if we aren't encountering Jesus every day in prayer and like in the people that we're meeting in his creation, then like the joy is like actually far from us, and like it's not alive within us. And like that's why I think his invitation here right now, where he's saying like, at this very moment, I invite all Christians to a renewed personal encounter with Jesus. And I think it's like, if you, whatever like ministerial or pastoral setting or position you hold, or even if you're not like working for the church in an explicit way, like there's a reality that like we must return to our first love. And if we're not, then like all of our good works, all of our deeds actually just like don't really mean anything. Like if we don't know who they are for, if we are not in love with love himself, then like what we're doing is in vain. Yeah, and another part that I really loved about this piece that he writes in section 6, he goes, there are Christians whose lives seem like Lent without Easter. And like the reality of like when we go to church, it's not a funeral. Like we don't need to seem like we're dead or like, yeah, okay, you guys can see this. But like there's a reality that like when we're encountering Jesus, like we cannot help but to exude joy. And like he like goes into these things of like, I'm not like, he isn't like not acknowledging grief or not acknowledging like difficult things in life, but there's a reality that like joy isn't an emotion, it's actually fruit of the Spirit. And so within all things, like there's a reality that like we are actually like called to trust and lean in faith that like joy is present when the Spirit is in us. Yeah, he like talks about this later, but oh yeah, he goes in this section about grief, he's talking about, he's like, I understand the grief of people who have to endure great suffering, yet slowly but surely we all have to let the joy of faith slowly revive as a quiet yet firm trust, even amid the greatest distress. Yeah, that's just a few pieces from this book. Also, sorry, I said I was going to keep it short. It's 9 minutes. But as you can tell, I'm just getting fired up about it. Yeah, just this reality that like we have to return to the Lord in all that we do. And it's like from this encounter of love that we are then able to give love. And like this is where relationship begins. And like just like the deep need to be in relationship with Jesus every day. Yeah, because he's already there. He's looking at us. He's waiting for us to return to him with open arms. Yeah, and so it's just this like question of like, today, do I choose to like run into his arms? Anywho, that is all joy of the gospel so far. There's a little more, but Upcoming events to the future. We get a sabbatical for Holy Week. I'm going to Denver, Colorado. See you there. Be there or be square. Anywho, know that I'm praying for you all. I pray for you by name in front of Jesus every week. And it is a great joy to have you on this mission with me. I am praying for a blessed Holy Week and a wonderful Easter for you all. Goodbye. I love you.